I keep it 100, like boarded in the streets, but especially when recorded.
Yeah, you can first time me good, What's good, family?
Wagwan, you blessed?
Of course.
Ah, yeah, man, you blessed, dog. Yeah, man. Sun out big right now, dog. Holy. Alright.
I'm just kind of multitasking right now, you know?
I hear you.
You won't get busy just now, man.
That's the little man?
Yeah, it's just Kiko's nephew, man.
Okay. Kiko.
What the hell? I can't see, bro.
Alright, it's the whip.
Yes, sir.
Jeez.
Rolling today, bro. Yes, sir.
Jeez.
Different settings, yeah, man.
Feeling it.
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, seeing you're working.
Bro, that's what it is going here.
I'm
Entrepreneur
seeing.
dog, you know?
Yeah.
Running businesses and shit going on.
Phone don't stop. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Vibe though, man. Nice day out here. We finally put it together, bro.
All right.
I told you this.
Jeez.
Patience is everything, right?
For sure.
You already know the vibe.
You already know.
See the sign over there?
Yeah.
My elementary school, you know.
Okay, this is your elementary.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Okay.
It's a French school board now.
Yeah.
They changed it, but this used to be Cecil Newman. This was infamous Hayward Park before they kind of closed it off with all this skater rink shit. It used to be just like an open court.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I used to play ball for like Boys and Girls Club, and you know, people who know they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, big up Chris Fields. A lot of big dogs came out of there. You know what I'm saying, Ira, you know, a lot of legends came out of playing on these courts. You know, local legends. And you know, there's some people who are making real strife in the world out there too. You know, so
for sure. Can you even state your name? Who are you, bro? Like, come on.
Me ain't shit, man. They know me as Treh Lamonte.
Okay.
You know, that's infamously known throughout the city, you know. Trying to take that shit global. Step at a time, man, you know.
Is that a legendary name?
So, I mean, if you ask about it in the area, bro, they know, man. They know it's been years, you know.
Yeah.
Lay down the foundation for myself, and you know, the rest is kind of history, you know. So
for sure,
man, you know. Treh comes from where we're standing right now in Texas. They call it, you know, Section 13, one Treh. So that's where Treh, my name, comes from. And then, as most people know, Lamont is kind of paying homage to my mom. Her last name is actually Lamonte. It's like a French kind of last name. Okay. So I just put a bit of a spin on it. I mean, I feel it rings off a bit more masculine. I don't know why. In my mind, it sounds like that, you know, but Lamont with the N. Yeah. Instead of Lamont sounds a bit more, you know. Yeah, man. So that's really what it is. Just, you know, a little bit of balance in the perspectives, you know, the trade being a lot of the stuff I experienced and grew up with out here, and then the Lamont aspect being a lot of just the teachings and the real structure.
Yeah. No, I like it still. There's a lot of trees in the city, though.
Yeah, bro. You see, this is real, you know.
Okay.
You guys see we're gonna walk over there just now. You know, we should walk over there right now.
Yeah.
Start walking the block. Man.
Who you got with you? Who's it?
It's my guy Rico, man. It's my right hand. It's my best friend, bro, from time, bro. Like, from time. We linked up after this period of my life, after elementary, but it doesn't get more sandboxed than this, bro. You know? A lot of guys who I grew up with from this period, I don't talk to no more. Close. Let me not say that there's anything, whatever, but it
was life.
From me and Rico locked in like early grade 7, bro. We kept it going.
Oh, you have a fucking thing.
Blood. Man, had this look back. Fear fact.
You saying this whole area smell like trash?
Trash, bro. Because we have the beer fact. Because this used to be a distillery. This is where they used to build. Well, not build, but if I'm not mistaken, Crown Royal they used to, I guess, operate or get their liquor distilled and whatever out of this factory over here. Yeah. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if Seagram is, or if it's just Seagram the brand or company itself. Because that's what it used to say up there before. Now it says Budweiser. They took it over, but it used to say Seagram. So the mixture of that. Yeah. And we used to have, I'm not sure if it's still owned by the same people, but there was a craft dinner factory right on 90th, bro. Yeah. The smell going to school in the mornings, dog. That shit was horrible, dog.
Dang.
Horrible. But it's a part of living out here, bro. You know, anyone who lived within this radius, they know what that smell was. But yeah, so for me, this is like my landmark, bro. Like being younger, when I was out like riding my bike, doing all type of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever I used to get like a little too far away from the crib, I just kind of marked that from whichever point, because this is pretty accessible from certain points all throughout.
What area are we in right now?
We're in Texas right now.
Okay, in Texas.
So better known as like LaSalle, you know, or DeVille.
They always call this Texas?
I mean, my generation growing up, that's how I was introduced to it.
Yeah.
Also as like DeVille too, like I'm like, you know, I'm born in the 90s, so
90, baby.
yeah, exactly, you know. So my generation, we grew up calling it Texas, DeVille. And then I got put on game as I got older as to, you know, why the neighborhood got that name and shit, you know. So,
yeah. Wait, let's pass this noisy machine.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear it.
For sure. But yeah, so that's really why I wanted to bring you over here. It was really just to show you this joint for real, because that's just really it's just like a landmark for me, right?
Landmark.
That's why I got it.
Okay.
So it's just like one of those.
Okay,
Not really like an Easter egg, but just like how Toronto would look at the CN Tower.
Yeah.
Like over here. Damn, bro. Yeah. So how Toronto would look at the CN Tower. For me, this is what that represents for LaSalle.
That's
you
your
know what
landmark.
I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like you know, you come through LaSalle, you know, put on some Treh Lamonte through Texas.
Yeah.
And you're right over here. You're in the heart of it, bro. You know what I mean?
So you said why did they call it Texas now?
So I mean, without getting too deep, you know what I'm saying? Because there's probably some better guys that could tell the story better than myself, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, LaSalle was on a vibe, you know, back in like the late 80s, like early 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a fair amount of stuff going on, you know. And from what I've heard through the grapevine is like certain roads, man's know like Dollard, XYZ, like, you know, there used to be a lot of broad day activities going on, like, you know what I mean? It was kind of like, you know, the Wild Wild West, which is, you know, why they used to kind of call it Texas and shit, you know? Okay. And, so yeah, like I said, there's a lot of other OGs.
So the term Wild Wild West is associated with like Texas in the States?
Well, not necessarily. It's a weird like concept, right?
Okay.
But, like that's the way like this. It used to be wicked, you know. So they kind of correlate, you know, Texas with, you know, straps and this and that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, for my best recollection, that's what I understand. A lot of the older tales. Again, a lot of the stuff I'm hearing is from some of my OGs. You know, a lot of them could probably tell the story better than I can.
Yeah.
It was more. They were really experiencing it as opposed to me. I was coming up kind of under it in a sense, you know, and very much so away from it, because since I'm a youth, I've just always been more or less into the arts and performing, doing music and shit, you know. So a lot of that never really had to cross my doorstep. You know, I was very much. You see me there on the sidewalk? Yeah, I'm a stay dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You weren't too influenced.
Yeah, nah, never, bro. Like I was always the one influencing myself and more or less rubbing off on other people in terms of like, yo, now they're inspired to want to do music and they want to jump on the stage and
making moves.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Because when I first started in this, I started as a hip hop dancer. Which which most people know. You know what I'm saying? So that same school over there, bro, countless talent shows, bro, from kindergarten to I graduated. Yeah. You ask this guy once you got to high school, grade 7, straight to graduation, every single talent show, bro. Yeah. And you name it, I was, you know, never shy to the stage. Even now, it's like that's why I'm so comfortable. Even when people see me perform, it's like it's really secondhand, like, you know, not like a second nature. Sorry. Yeah. Because I've been doing it for so long, you know, since
this is like the Harlem Shake and
all of that.
The women,
too much, bro. Smooth, like real smooth with it, bro.
Like Michael Jackson.
Like,
yo, you say what year?
Born 92.
92. Okay, so you had a point where Michael Jackson.
100%. Bro, there's literally there's a Michael Jackson poster in my crib, in my studio. 100%, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, and them times too, like dancing was heavy, bro. You know what I mean? Like it was very much lit to be in a party and dance. Not like today where niggas are on some. You know what I mean? 100%. So I would be the guy where it's like once they see me walking to the function, they're like, yo, Treh, yo. you know, like pushing me into the circle, ready to, you know, take on any. Yeah, of course, bro. That was just my thing, right? So it kind of progressed.
Famous for it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So progressed from that to, you know, started dabbling. Yeah, I did crumping crazy. Yeah. But we did all that shit too, bro. Bro, like I was so deep in it where
That's like a headache, fam.
nah, you know what it is though. What I like about it is like the way it ties into a bit of a worship dance on a spiritual level. You know what I mean? Like, and at that time too, I was still young, but I was kind of starting to open up my mind to just reality and, you know, spirituality and really getting a full understanding of life and shit. So yeah. So that honestly for me was a bit of like the first entry point. Because now there's worship dance, which a lot of us know if you're going to church, you know, you probably see a worship praise dance team or whatever this at the third. But now there's something that's, you know, more aggressive and coming from, you know, from hip hop, but still kind of speaking to that same mission. You know what I'm trying to say, which is, you know, to connect and you're channeling your energy through Christ. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of their stuff is really directed to Christ empowerment and XYZ this at the third. So I mean, for those who do their research, they'll see it. You know, big up tie dyes, bro. I used to study tie dye. It's crazy. I used to be one of the. I mean, still probably one of the coldest. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Basically, they're talking about the spiritual dance ancestors.
100%, bro. Yeah. There's no way you can't tell me if you watch someone who's really crumping, who knows the art form and really locked in. There's no way you can't tell me that while they're doing what they're doing, that they're not really channeling something, bro. So there's one thing to dance and. Yeah, you're smooth. You can move your feet. You can, but yo, you can't, bro. Let me ask you this. Let me ask anyone online, and if someone can prove me different, prove it to me. Yeah. I've never seen a crump choreography. Show me a video where niggas are crumping in sync. That's the only way you could. It's like trying to say like. It's like you're trying to put, let's say, 3-4 pastors in a room, and have them. Without even knowing, or trying to have them really.
Or move away from the street a little bit.
Yeah. Or if you want, we can spin back over.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like I'm pulling off the top, right? I feel like it's like you're trying to put, let's say, 3-4 pastors in a spot and have them all preach the same sermon the same way, because that's what the choreography is, right? You're teaching, you know, everyone to move in sync. You could give a count. You could, you know what I mean. But when it comes to crumping, it's like. Can it be done? Yes, I'm pretty sure, but it's not common.
But one could argue that that's like more of a possession, like you're being possessed by spirit.
Okay, so what happens in church when people are catching?
No, they're definitely being possessed. But the question is, what kind of spirit, right? There's good and bad spirit.
100%, 100%. But I mean, I feel like that's left to the person who's digesting it. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, because the reality is like you can look at every sort of concept of that sort of duality. What God? If you're not being clear and saying Jesus Christ, and you're just saying thank God, which God, right? Like,
yeah, exactly.
So it gets weird when you start getting into all that.
There's many gods, many beliefs, many.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So it's like most of us are starting to get to a point of saying like as long as you believe in a higher power, and you know you have good intent, you have a good heart, you know what I mean? Like that's really all you could ask of anyone. You know what I mean? Like you can't. I'm not a person that has a lot of expectations, bro. Like in life or from people, you know, I feel like a lot of times you have expectations, you get burnt, you know.
Yeah.
And like it'll be the most simple shit, bro. Like it'll be like I don't know, bro. Like I'm organizing a party and I have a vision in mind, or let's say like I don't know, like Rico invites me to a party or some shit, tells me, yo, it's gonna be at some loft, whatever. I already start to put in my mind, big loft. It's this, it's that. I get there and it's not that. Now I'm underwhelmed. It's like, well, I didn't have to do that to myself. I could have just waited to show up and be like, whatever's there is there.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, that's what, when I speak on expectations, I'm more talking from that standpoint, right? So it'll be something as small as that, diving into people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you meet people where they're at and you let them expose themselves in a sense. Not that it has to be a bad exposure. It could be good exposure as well. You know what I mean? But I don't put no pressure on people, you know?
What's your views on gentrification?
I mean, it's fuck, bro. It's a lot to digest, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of known to push people out of an area where that's not to say that's all they know, but it's like that's that's where they've laid their foundation, right? So in terms of like, you know, if you're coming up in the world, obviously you can place yourself in a better situation. That's different, but most of the time it's hurting people that don't have the means to get somewhere else or go somewhere else. You know what I mean? So with that being said, bro, it's definitely not the best thing, but I mean.
But on the flip side, it does make the area look better.
It raises the vibe. I mean, again, like, you know, if depending on what the situation is, you know, if you got in early and you own something, and you know what I mean, then you're in good, right? But it just depends where you fall on that ladder. It's like gentrification could either help you or it could
destroy you,
backpedal you, like, you know what I mean? So
bittersweet.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, I'll say this, bro. Like, the neighborhood looks good, bro.
You see?
You know what I mean?
For sure.
It looks good.
For sure.
For sure, bro. What's important though is just having resources, right?
And at the same time, nothing ever stays the same, man. Changes.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable,
bro. Like, history shows that. Like, you know what I mean? Change is gonna happen, you know. But I mean, like I said, the biggest thing is just resources. You know, big up to Satie's, Cartier. I know they come out every summer. They do the basketball joint in the park for the kids and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is just little stuff like that, bro. Having stuff for the youth to do, bro. Because we had a lot of resources out there when I was coming up. You know, after school programs, this, that, a lot of shit to keep you out the way. You know. So I mean, I don't really have. I have a lot of little, like, you know, nieces and nephews, but they're still fairly young, right? Some of them are just coming out of elementary and shit. So, you know, high school now is gonna be where we really, you know, figure out, you know, what the climate is, right? But we all kind of know what the climate is as well with the youth nowadays, right? The YNs.
The YNs.
We all know what the climate is, bro. So it's just like, you know, more outlets, bro, to, you know, more resources to be able to have them do something, you know, productive, bro. Like, bro, I don't even know if they have jams anymore for these youth.
For real.
Like, they're probably just going straight from their crib to the clubs. Like, they're not even experiencing a little.
Facts.
Like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Like,
they meet up online. Facts. They have chat rooms and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So it's a different world, different experience right now. But all you can do is, you know what I mean? You gotta
adjust with it.
Yeah, you know, and you gotta kind of be the example too. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Treh Lamonte.
Beyond this world.
Spend my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. But right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Spend my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. But right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Spent the summer hitting licks. I was steady locked in. Even show my niggas how to fish. What you got to spend? Trying to manifest a S-Class Benz. Need a couple thousand stars in my ceiling. It's getting too high, I can see she in the feelings. You wanna live like a star, I can get it. I did it once, I'ma do that shit again. Now just tell me, would you ride out to sea, bitch? Ride on my shoulders, just ride on some G shit. Ride for that shit, you survive, you gon' see it. I can't even talk, just ride and believe it. Spend my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. So right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Spend my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. So right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Summer I was busy, wintertime I got too trippy, papa. Now you dizzy, had to cop a fizzy. Now I'm focused on the milli. Try finesse and caught the city, but nobody really feel me. We gon' bust the ceiling. Pop the ceiling, we gon' mop it, ain't gon' stop it. Send the shopper, we just dodge it. But you caught this, what you doing with your conscience? Sage the morning, break it dawn right, before I have to switch up on her. With both eyes, tell me what you see. What you see, me, I, away from enemies. Enemies, were friends, now it's just ends. Getting to the money now, that's because I spent my summer in the licks. Winter time, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try to ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6, but right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Spend my summer in the licks. Winter time, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try to ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6, so right now I'm just fucking on a bitch.
Hot, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, I have to pick these joints up. It's crazy. Big up my cousin Dante.
Hey.
You want to shop and get it? Your shit right? Come to Lids, Anchor on Mall. Ask for Dante. If he's not there, don't shop.
And tell them Trey sent you.
Yeah, tell him Trey sent you. Or Youngclips, whichever one you
Hey. I see you got the free Tory shirt.
You know that's right.
Supporting.
Bro. You know that's right, bro.
Hey.
Shout out Coach, Destiny, Loco. That's family, bro. Ain't much to be said, yo.
Yeah. Is that like the wave, like you would say your type of style of music that?
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
That's like, we're talking lineage, bro. That's, you know, I'm an offspring of that same type of music as well, you know?
Yeah.
Blending the lines of, you know, R&B, hip-hop, multi-genre, you know, because he obviously dabbles in, you know, some of the dance hall and this, that, too, so.
Yeah.
We got all that, man.
You know, he's super versatile still.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he's Asian, bro, so you know how we come in.
Ah.
Rihanna, you know?
Yes. Say where he's Beijing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure if he's half Beijing, half something else.
Okay.
I know he's part Beijing.
Okay.
They got my Beijing, you know?
Yeah.
I know, what you got there? There's shit in the back over there.
Spend my summer in the
Every summer, bro.
Winter time, I'ma take a
Looking
trip.
like the Grim Reaper.
Visions of me getting
I said the kid reaper.
I don't get it.
wifey in the 6, right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Spend my
He's been around since you were a youth type thing?
Bro, long enough, bro. Long enough. Like since high school I've been seeing this guy.
Oh, look like that's his little home right there, rent free, dog. Rent free, that's the life.
There was a guy, some people may know, there was a homeless guy, a guy named Gary, who used to stay up by like Maxi. A lot of people know him. They found him, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to say his family here and I said the wrong thing, but if I'm not mistaken, I think they found him frozen behind a dumpster one day.
Oh shit.
It was like, what I knew anyway, it was one of those like, you could have been inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those like,
He wants to be out there, yeah. Some of them are like that.
Could you be the one? Time to run around, playing games and settle down. If my hand gets too heavy, are you there to rock the ground? Somebody's son is trying to make your mama proud. Settle down, girl.
I got too many joints, I'll be honest.
I like that one though.
I got too many joints.
You know the Jamaican video Respect. They're like, when I have that, like everything you ask for, when I have that.
Yes, sir. There's a lot of cameras to this day. I was going to say, there you go. And artists, whatever you see you are, let me know, man.
Yeah, that's got about oxtails. Can't go wrong. We see when I have that, is it? When I have that. Alright. Next one?
Next month is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
whatever you let me know, bro. I'm gonna do.
You might not be using all those spices.
No complaints, man.
So what made you want to become I don't even know how to say it properly, a pescatarian?
Oh, I said pescatarian.
Oh, I can't even say the word.
No, it's pescatarian.
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 Yeah. What made you? You weren't always like that, right?
No. When I first
sell out on the meat.
Okay. Especially as a Trinity, bro, you know, we do our what's it called? Our bake ham during the holidays.
Yeah.
Bake ham, fried ham, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? The oven bake and the rah, like all of that, you know?
Yeah.
Curry gold, all that stuff. But yeah, man, a part of my switch was really like I spoke on earlier with, you know, the crumpet and how it kind of opened up my mental a bit to like spirituality and XYZ, whatever. As I became more of a young adult and wanted to kind of just explore more down that lane of just understanding, I'm just knowing that, you know, what you put into your body is crucial. Like as far as what you're considering to be fuel and XYZ, this, that, the third.
Yeah.
So I just started to make some changes, you know, and weeded out certain things. Started off with like pork, cut that out. Went like this is something they do there, the halal thing.
Oh, you're on the halal meat thing too?
I was like, it was a progression. Like I didn't just go. I didn't go like,
one
turkey.
time.
Okay. It was a progression, you know. I cut out pork first.
Why not kosher? Why halal? It's a political question.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't even say that I'm too well educated on the difference between the two to even make.
Yeah. One's more Arabic, one's more Jewish. That's how it comes down to.
I think for me, I think it was probably just what was also familiar at the time. Like it was very. I think just the term halal food and XYZ was popular. It's in easy access too, right?
No, first.
But also at the same speed, knowing now, again, being a little more educated, knowing about kosher food. Some of my partners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put me on a good couple falafel spots that are lit. XYZ, you know what I mean? Where you get the good, some good eats, bro. It'll have you feeling replenished, but not weighed down. I enjoy that more about the diet that I currently have. Or I can eat a heavy meal, even if it's pasta per se, you know, and I don't even necessarily have to choose. If I'm making it myself, big up to Long Life, you put me on to like the kamut and the spelt type flour.
Shout out Long Life.
So the pasta ends up being easier digestible. It doesn't stick onto you so much, you know what I mean? So I can eat a whole pasta with some fish, steamed broccoli, whatever, heavy plate, and I'm not feeling weighed down, you know what I mean? As opposed to like back in the day when I used to eat what I was eating, if I have like a chicken roti or whatever, time you bust that up, bro, you're done. You know what I mean? Itis, like those aren't good things to have. Itis and these things are not good things to have after you finish eating.
No?
Not at all.
You're not supposed to be full and tired? For your energy, eh?
Yeah. Why you tired?
I never thought about that stuff.
It doesn't make sense. You're supposed to eat for energy.
That's deep.
Tired after you eat.
Wow.
That means the food's taking the energy you're supposed to be getting from the food?
So what you're telling me right now, when you box a full meal, you don't feel tired? Oh, you can run. You could go for a run.
You're gonna see. We just ordered food. You'll see.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Watch how long before I say I'm probably hungry again.
That's crazy.
And I'm about to have like nice salmon, rice, festivals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fish cakes. I really got the fish cakes for a couple of them and them too. No time to get over there. Some of the guys. I know Max is gonna want some. Watch. I see.
Shout out Max.
Tell Max the fish cakes at that ball. He's gonna say, watch. You're gonna see his reaction. You're gonna clip. As soon as I say, you're gonna cut to. You're gonna see his reaction.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So how come you didn't go straight to like vegetarian? What made you hold on to the seafood?
Well, you saw me?
Yeah, you sneezed right on your stuff.
Oh, it's ridiculous, bro. I almost felt like you spit on me for a second.
That's a beef thing.
So now with vegetarian, technically that would, if I'm still progressing, that would technically be my next step.
Okay.
After this, because I'm still vegetarians, they don't eat like fish and stuff.
Exactly.
Right? So if I'm still progressing that way, where let's say in perfect world, if I want to get to a point where I'm like ITAL, kind of similar to Long Life, he's more on an alkaline diet.
Okay.
So he doesn't do
fish,
no poultry, no fish, everything like raw and organic.
That nigga strong as a bear, bro.
Okay.
That's one strong nigga still.
Come on, bro. If we just use our logic.
Yeah.
Look at that elephant. Look at the giraffe. These animals don't eat meat, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So,
but a lot of animals do, though.
A lot of them do. Don't get me wrong,
the king of the jungle eat all the meat.
Yeah, for sure. But again, some of the ones that still have size and whatever to them, they don't eat meat. They're still able to sustain life off eating just herbs. You know what I'm saying? So that should be proof enough that we can do it as humans if we want to.
It's a good argument.
In the world, to each their own.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never here to say, yo, this is
convert people.
Like, me, I'm just on my journey. Like whoever this inspires to be like, oh, you know what I've been thinking about?
Yeah.
Yo, power to you. You know what I'm saying? No one turned me on to this. It was just me coming into my own enlightenment where I'm like, I want to do something different. We have one life to live, bro. If I know what the reality could be living this way, okay, let me try this. If I know that there could be a potential other outcome that I haven't seen yet, or that we don't get to see often.
Facts.
Yeah, man, that's what pretty much has me here stuff. Good eats, man. Good eats, man. I feel like calamari is a good eats.
Yeah.
No, shrimp, even though a lot of these are like bottom feeders, I get it. But it just, I don't know. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Same way a man could probably say when he eats his steak and whatever he feels lavish.
But a lot of people say certain of those sea creatures are dirty, like the shrimps and whatever. They're like the cockroach family,
I don't doubt them for saying
that. Yeah.
It's likely the same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're all.
There's a word I'm looking for.
Sea creatures.
Not sea creature, but like
bottom feeders.
Bottom feeders type of thing. Yeah.
That's literally what they are.
Yeah.
I don't fault them for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same way that you got to consider. Like, if you're really taking into consideration, right? Again, when you eat, like, apple, fruits, these things, they hold electrolytes, they hold shit that you're actually benefiting from, right?
Correct.
You're not going to eat a steak that was slaughtered, however, you don't know. You don't think that they're still slaughtered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Naive to be like, okay, the apples and stuff, right?
And that's where I believe, forgive my ignorance if I'm wrong, but I think even with the halal and the kosher, like they kill them a certain way where the animal is not traumatized when it's being killed. And they said like, it helps you.
Yeah,
like
that was what helped me in that progression. Because if I'm doing things based on a kind of spiritual realm, I'm hearing that and okay, boom, I'm gonna use that as a, But even with that, I still got to a point where I just ended up being pescatarian. I'm like, still not a part of where I want to kind of ascend to in a sense. Because like I said, I would love to see a world where I could be potentially ITAL, But like we said, me, I have a fast metabolism, I'm trying to gain this, that, the third. So it may or may not be the right thing to do. It's not, certain things are for everyone. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like certain health or food lifestyles is not really for everyone. You have to know your blood, your this, that. Like certain things I'm not
I'm in Houston, but got cracking in my double crowd. See, I got change and I got things I counted about a dozen. She ain't even tripping, she found out I hit a cousin. See, now I'm pushing buttons.
we gotta hit the shot. Hold up. Right back over.
Two bad bitches on designer rugs. If I be like they do, but I know I can't fall in love.
Big up my guy, Clips. We got the tuning out here with the way.
Lie. We outside.
A little bit of... Yo, it's actually a violation to be wearing this and wearing this shirt at the same time. That's actually a violation.
Yeah.
It's a violation, bro.
Don't kill me.
Oh, my God.
It's okay, man. Free Tory.
Super free Tory. All drinking the Goose. That is weird, though. I'll be the first to say that. Tory, gotta drop your own liquor. Sharon or what? I'll get your umbrella liquor on.
Right?
On the fucking shelf.
Trust me.
Better I'm holding this than some deli on, alright? Yo, let me not get involved, man.
You get to the polys.
Yeah, let me not get involved. I'm on the sidewalk, man. What's up, man? see some cargo. They're actually thinking about some cargo shoes.
Oh, man. And the cargo
This
flip.
is like, see how niggas be wearing like designer? It's not designer.
Yeah.
As you can see, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Space man, I can't walk you down, so. I already got it. Oh wait, hold on. Is that a horse on there? Didn't I get the lone wolf hat too?
Yeah.
See how she just comes together, bro? So that means I gotta buy these, no?
Yeah, pretty much. But I remember what color it was. What was it?
Hat?
Yeah.
Matter, bro.
Does it matter into the mixed match?
There's a wolf on the pants.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's the matchup. You know what I mean? I don't know what anything else is. That's the matchup. I might need these ones, you know? So it's small. I might try these shows on for you.
Yo, where we at now, bro? You have me all over the place, man.
Yeah, bro. We're moving around today, man. Today, right now, we're just like a laid back, Pill Park, you know, regular Montreal sit down, you know.
Yeah.
Any tourists, they come through here, locals come through here.
Okay.
We spent years running through here, causing havoc.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
downtown?
yeah, man. Downtown, heart of Montreal, really. St. Catharines right behind us over there.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know, shopping centers. Everybody know, man. But this is for people who are watching who probably aren't from Montreal or from, you know what I mean? Come out here. Good ambiance, good people, nice cars. F1 just passed, so still a little bit of a spillover of, you know,
Yeah.
flashy whips passing up and down the street and shit. So it's a vibe, man. We're just taking a little kickback right now.
Yeah.
Slapped a little food. Nephew ate some food.
It's nephew?
He good, you know what I'm saying? You good, Kiko?
So, yo, the
You know, he
ladies...
sees the dog, so he's on it. That's why.
Oh, he's on it? Yeah, the ladies want to know, like, what's the status at? Like, you know, can they slide in the DM? Like,
yeah, they can slide in the DMs, but
okay,
see what happened is that, yo, my notifications are off, right?
Oh, yeah.
So it's a tricky one still.
Man said his notifications are off.
Still. But you can slide though.
How can they get out? You know what I mean? How can they get
honestly, bro,
a shot at the kid? Like,
in this day and age, bro, honestly, I'd rather do shit in person, bro.
Okay.
Keep it
see me when you see me type.
Yeah, bro. I keep it 1,000, bro. You know what I mean? Like I don't really do at this point in my life, I'm not really too good with small talk.
Yeah.
Especially on social media, bro. So it's like, you know, given the question is if a woman wants to shoot her shot,
yeah,
you know, run down to me in person and just chop it up, have good convo, and we take it from there, you know.
So you're single, basically.
Yeah, bro. I'm
single, ready to mingle.
I'm like, I don't want to say too simple, but like, yo, it's not hard, man. I mean, I'm making myself sound like a target. Now. Not to say it, but like, I'm an easygoing person, bro. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for over the top. I feel like what I'm looking for is the basics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't necessarily have those basics. It's another conversation.
So give me like a 1-2 example of the basics.
The basics I'd say, man, is obviously maturity. Everyone's grown right now, right?
Yeah.
So emotional maturity, I'd say. Fucking bet. Yeah, bro. Being driven, you know, goal driven. Having like not all women, in my opinion, personally.
Yeah.
Some women really give off that kind of like that nurturing, like energy. I mean, that really lets you know, like, yeah, you could take care of my offspring. You know, like you can see how they manage and care for either people around them or whatever it is.
Nurturing,
their environment. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a lot of other things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some of those are like the main things for me, like, you know, being spiritual, bro, being able to, like, you know, pray with and pray for. Those are important morals and things to have that are important values for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we're not having certain real conversations, and a lot of the conversations tend to be like worldly, of like, social media and this and perceptions and whatever, like you can miss me with that shit.
What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up?
Good, good, good. I'm Don. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, so nice to meet you. So he's, as I said, he's an A&R. We're gonna play a music and let us know how you feel, okay?
All right.
Give us, give me one out of 10 and one critique. Okay?
Turn it up louder.
That's good? You good? All right. Pause it. So rate it out of 10 first.
I think it's 8.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, because you need to like play better with the auto-tune, you know?
Okay.
You want
More out of tune.
Yeah, or just play like more better, like with it.
Okay. How about you? Read? And what's your critique?
C'était bon là.
But why 8 and not 10?
Comme un peu Alex.
You want?
you have to have your
Kind of shy, I think.
Yeah, no.
And you don't know what to say? Just an 8? Okay.
I'll take it. Yeah, the auto-tune. The voice, all the tune is good.
Yeah.
Just the voice, more like.
More out of tune.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the surprise. He's actually the artist, though. Yeah. So.
Much love, man.
Thank you guys, I appreciate your time. Yeah, so the man saying you need no attitude. How you feel about that one?
I mean, yo, that's his opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not hold on. Turn down a bit. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not against it. Mind you, obviously, you can tell he's French. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was accurately expressing himself.
Yeah.
Or if that's just what he felt was the best way
Genuinely,
to
yeah.
express himself. But regardless, bro, I take it in. 8 out of 10. That's a win. That's a passing grade, bro.
All right.
So that's coming from the people on the ground.
For
out here, bro.
sure. Out here.
Especially.
What are you saying? What's your name?
Henry, and you?
Henry Don. All right. So we're just gonna rate this music 1 to 10. Give me a critique, all right?
I bet.
All right, let's run it.
Mama try to ask me who I'm with, wifey in the 6. Right now I'm just fucking on the bitch. This summer in the licks. I was steady like good. Even show my niggas how to fish. What you got to spend? Driving down the fence to S-Class Benz. Need a couple thousand stars in my ceiling.
You heard enough? All right, turn it down. Hold on, turn it down. All right, so I need you to rate it 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate it like 8.5. 8.5.
All right, 8.5. Why not 10?
Why not?
What's it missing?
Maybe because I need to hear like the whole song.
A little bit more.
Need like maybe more bars.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to hear the full song.
Okay. So lyricism is an important thing for you.
Yeah?
Facts. Okay.
Can I give him the second verse?
All right, let's go. You'll play a little bit more.
Right now I'm just fucking on the bitch. Summer I was busy with the time I got to trippy papa. Now you dizzy, had to cop a fizzy. Now I'm focused on the Billy. Trapping us across the city, but nobody really feel me. We gon' bust the ceiling. Pop the ceiling, we gon' pop it. We gon' stop it. Send the shuttle, we just got you.
All the bars you missing?
You feel it?
So at 9.5 now.
It went up 9.5?
My nigga, bro.
All right, respect, bro.
Appreciate you, my nigga.
Français English too? Yes. All right, so we're gonna rate it 1 to 10 and give a critic, all right? Okay. All right, let's go, play it.
All these visions of me getting rich. Mama trying to ask me who I'm with. Wifey in the 6. Right now I'm just fucking on the bitch. Spent the summer in the licks. I was steady like good. Even show my niggas how to fish. What you got to spend? Driving down the fence to S-Class Benz. Need a couple thousand stars in my ceiling. It's getting too hot, I can see she in the feelings. Wanna live like a star, can get it. I did it once, I'ma do that shit again. Now just tell me, would you ride out to sea? Would you ride on my shoulders, just ride on some G shit? Ride for the
Vous avez entendu assez? Attends, turn it off. Alright, so on va commencer avec toi. C'est quoi ton nom?
Luan.
Luan? Okay. So how would you rate it out of 10? Honestly, 8? Okay, why not a 10?
Pourquoi pas 10 sur 10?
Yeah. Un petit critique.
Not my kind.
Oh, not your kind of music. So you don't like R&B like that?
No.
Okay, okay.
But
You're not a lover girl? No, you're hard body. You want that King Von, that Lil Durk. Okay. She gangster. Alright, what's your name? Dashna? Alright, what do you get it out of 10?
10.
10? Okay, give me like a critic or why 10?
It's my type.
Is your kind of music? Yeah? You like everything about it? Yeah, you super with it? Alright. Your turn, go. What's your name?
Juste Naila.
Ghislain?
Non, juste Naila.
Naila.
Non, juste.
Just Naila.
Yes.
Okay, enchanté.
Enchanté.
So how do you feel about the music? 10 out of 10?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's my type of music.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, wow. So he's the artist. You guys should follow him on Instagram. You have Instagram?
I appreciate it. Thank you. They're in town next time too.
Yeah. So, yo, state your name.
Makar, yo.
Makar, where you say you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut. All right.
From Connecticut.
All right, we're about to play some Canadian music right now.
Alright, yo.
Still trying to connect you.
Anytime I'ma take a trip, all these visions of me getting rich. Mama tries to move away, wife getting six. Right now I'm just fucking on the beach, my summer in the licks. Anytime I'ma take a trip, all these visions of me getting rich. Mama tries to move away, wife getting six. Right now I'm just fucking on the beach, my summer in the licks. I was standing out there, even show my niggas how to fish. What you got to spend? Trying to manifest an S-class Benz. Need a couple thousand stars in my ceiling. It's getting too hot to see shit in the feelings. Wanna live like a star can get. I beat the boss, I'ma do that shit again. Now just tell me what you ride out to Seabridge. Ride on my shoulders, just ride on some G shit. Ride for that shit, you survive, you gon' see it. I can't even talk, just ride and believe it. Spend my summer in the licks.
All right, turn it down. All right, yo, 1 out of 10. What are you giving it? Rate it.
Well, I give it 9.
9?
9.
Okay, why not 10? What's missing?
I just feel like the beat, the vibe is good, the mixer, the lyrics is good, the sun is good. I just feel like the beat is nice, but since we get into summer, we're talking about summer, it's a little bit cool, just like jumping into the groove a little bit.
Okay.
It's a nice move, like, we got cool on the block.
Okay.
Just like excited to it. Maybe the beat will get a little bit mixed up, a little bit to give that that jump into it,
Okay.
A little more excitement.
Yeah, a little more excitement.
Okay.
The verse is good, the beat that sounds good and everything. I like the intro and everything.
Okay.
But just like, sometimes some beats you just get through
more amps, more in it. Okay. This is more just kick back, relax.
It kind of chill back.
Okay.
That's some late night type of shit.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. You already know.
But if you get that excitement to it, just like, sometimes be like, that's how I was trying to get it for you. You already posted it.
Yeah.
It's already out?
I get run the grammar with it. I followed you.
Oh, no. I thought you got it on that.
Getting straight to work, bro. First time in Canada, he going crazy.
First time in Canada, he's going crazy.
Yeah, my dog.
Get some snow bunny.
Come on. Yeah.
Yo, so where we at right now?
Bro, and the infamous, man. Lil Burgundy, man.
Little Burgundy. Oh, say we toured the city today, alright?
Yeah, man, little touring, bro.
Okay, regular.
Little Texas, little downtown. Now we in the real heart of downtown, Burgundy.
Yeah.
About to link up with the mayor.
RV
I'll
alive.
say that. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Just know. Say, okay, you good? Yeah.
Alright. So, you made a track with Tank, alright?
Yeah, bro.
Talk to me a little bit about that. How that come about? Like?
Yeah, so this was 2020, 2021 about.
Yeah.
I did a record called Patience that was on my first EP.
It's in the east, bro. It's close to Jean Talon.
You know, I put out a clip
Yeah.
by chance. I happened to put out a clip on like Twitter, and I was like, "Yo, Tank on the remix of Patience or Am I Dreaming?" You know.
Yeah.
And bro, by chance, the man just happened to reply to the tweet. He's like, "Yo, we're living the dream, young fella."
Yeah, hold on.
Good, man. Yeah, I'm blessed.
Let's see,
What's
man.
good?
Yeah,
man.
cheers, yeah.
So yeah, man. He said, "Yo, send the."
So my bad. Start over. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
We'll take it, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically what happened was I was on Twitter one day doing my regular just little promo runs of my record being out, whatever.
Yeah.
And I tweeted a clip from the video for Patience, and I was like, "Yo." I added Tank. I was like, "Yo, Tank on the remix of Patience, or Am I Dreaming?" You know.
Yeah.
And bro, within literally like minutes, he replied to the tweet. He's like, "Yo, we're living the dream, young fella." You know, hit the DM.
Wow.
And I was like, I was boggled, mind you. This is I'll just say, thinking back, it was probably maybe like 10, 11 at night or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Luckily, I record myself. I have a home studio, whatever. So, time he said that, I immediately jumped in his DM. I was like, "Yo, what's the protocol? What I gotta do? Where I send the DM? What's the email? Where I send the bread? You know?" He's like, "Yo, nah, bro. Like, yo, here's the email. Just send it through." And I was like,
"Okay, that's love."
Immediately jumped on my computer.
Yeah.
Bam, got the stems out, whatever. Bro, within a couple of days, man, he sent it back.
Yeah.
That's kind of history.
When did you release it?
This wasn't 2020. I'd say 2021.
2020.
2021. I remember the month. I think it was like October, November.
No, Tank is a legend, bro. That's
Tank is super golden.
Yeah.
It's just the irony that like he's one of like the people I look up to, especially when it comes to the R&B. Get down and bro. A lot of people say that my voice sounds similar.
I can hear that.
So it's kind of just a full circle moment, like even my pops, bro. My pops messes with Tanks heavy, so like just to make that moment happen, it was
just energy.
It happened the way that it happened too.
Yeah.
It's very just organic and glory to God.
Energy.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no one else I could give that credit to, bro, because I don't know what made me send the tweet or what made him be able
reply
to
or whatever. Yeah. Some things just happen like that, for real.
I'm not questioning it, bro. I just job bless, bro.
Okay, so it's on all platforms?
All platforms, man.
What's it called?
Patience.
Featuring Tank. That's sick. Did he repost it or anything?
Yeah. He shared it. He showed it love when it dropped.
That's dope.
He did his due diligence, bro. Like I remember we spoke about before, bro, with expectations. You know what I mean? That's why I'm so grateful, bro, because he didn't have to do that shit.
Facts.
The man could have seen that tweet and just breeze over it. He could have listened to the song. Yeah, it's cool, but whatever.
Facts.
He didn't have to do that shit, bro.
Facts. No, it's humility.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that alone, bro, and that inspires me to have that same
I like that you said that, because my next question was going to be like, are you like working with any youth, or do you plan on putting like a young man under your wing and grooming him and like being what you
grooming is crazy.
Pause, fire for that. But you know what I mean, like bring him under your wing and like be for him what you never had. You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. Like, and I want to do that for the youth at large, as much as wide as I can reach.
Yeah.
So even if I'm not there vicariously through putting programs together, etc. You know what I'm trying to say? Because once they have it within reach, they'll use it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not there, like, oh, right, there's a court here, bro. There's people using it. The court's not here. These people are gonna find other things to do with their time. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of youth that their eyes shimmer at the sights of music and the stage and the lights and you know what I mean? But there's a lot of other professions within the industry that need skilled people. You know what I'm trying to say? There's a whole system that allows a superstar to thrive.
It's a team.
And everyone is paid handsomely.
Yeah.
No one's missing out on fun. Everyone's driving You know what I'm saying? Everyone's being able to take care of their families. So there's no.
So what are you trying to say? Like, don't just stick on just the singing, the artistry part,
and just be real with yourself, bro. Like I feel like there's too many. Not to say you can't have a collective. You know, there's the Wu-Tangs, there's the NWAs. You know, they exist. But bro, when you're 12 mans and everyone raps, like I think everyone has to kind of sit down and figure out who's doing what.
Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say? Every man can't be rapping. And this is just me saying this. This doesn't have to be fact. It's just my opinion.
Facts.
Right? But I think it'd be a lot more constructive if you find the strongest link in that collective and you guys pour your weight on that. Even if it's, okay, this is the strongest person, whether it be the way they are cadenced or maybe the way they present themselves on stage. Maybe it makes more sense for this person to be the face of how we need to get through, right? If you guys are trying to get out of the area, maybe this guy's the way. Maybe everyone has the skill set to rap or put some bars down or whatever, but maybe you guys all pour into this brethren. If you guys are getting the business down pat, you know, everyone can still kind of eat, get some points on whatever, right? And you guys still all bust through the door together.
Facts. Facts.
Pick up a trade of, you know, engineering or being the video guy,
facts.
You know,
it's funny because even me, it's funny you said that. Like a few years ago, I used to rap when I was younger, but a few years ago, I'm like, bro, now that like I see like how the video mans made their money, how the engineers made their money. I'm like, if I could rewind back time, forget the rapping, yo. Like these guys were rich, especially how rap was bubbling back in the days at one point. These guys got rich off rappers, bro.
A lot of these guys have home studios, but when it comes time for mix and mastering, you want to pay someone who has the experience and knows what they're doing. All right, that's nice. Let's get to the
Facts.
Who's this guy? Who let this guy roll?
Yes, sir. Yes. Ah, you're good, bro. Always good to see you, bro.
Yeah, right here. Yeah? Okay, bet. Huh? Okay, bet. You just walking into the store.
Yo. Hey, what you say, man? You good?
Yo, we were talking about you in the joke.
Facts.
To get some input.
Facts.
We're talking about what was it? The alkaline diet, and just the science behind like, you know, the reasons why you would change your diet. I was talking about how like, for me, we just kind of knowing the reality of like, know better, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you're gonna know that if you can eat an apple that has certain nutrients that it's gonna benefit you, why not think the same if you're gonna eat certain meats and X, Y, Z, and the third, you know? And I spoke about just the gradual ascension to like get into like a ITAL diet, and I was trying to say that you could probably speak more on like ITAL versus alkaline that you're at, and like, you know, just the effects of it. Because I was saying like, bro, you're a man you're in shape, bro. I'm saying it shows that you don't have to be eating the meat and the this, that, to protein and creatine, and this guy's living proof of that shit.
First.
Popping fam. That's another one, the transformer right here, huh? Biggie Smalls, you want to call
this is where all the good interviews happen.
I lie.
This one?
I lie.
Big
right
dog.
here, right there, fam.
Fucking kill me. I have to check you Wednesday.
Yeah. Whenever.
They said, okay?
Whenever.
Where's everyone at right now?
Inside.
Inside?
Yeah. Talk your shit. So yeah, just health, bro. Your speech on why you is who you is. Yeah.
So I got sick. Started noticing 1, 2 signs on the body. Psoriasis. So anything that's going on, that's happening on the skin, is actually happening on the intestines, like on the inside, right?
Yeah.
So, acne and stuff like that, just lets you know that there's something going on the inside. So I had to reverse what was going on. So shout out to Dr. Sebi. He's the one that really gave me a good understanding of how the body works. So we're actually biotechnology. So we're like complicated plants. We need energy, sun, and electricity. And basically, electric foods was the best source for me to be able to reverse what was going on because the body is electric. And so I removed all the starch, removed all the sugars, removed all the inflammation, anything that caused inflammation, and put in a lot of fruits, vegetables, training, water, supplements, the right energy. Stress kills me, so removing stress was one of the biggest things for me. Stress is also a spider sense. So it lets you know areas in your life that require change, and it lets you know like a signal where things need to be adjusted. So it's like a never again button. So whenever you get that stress, it's like, yo, never again. Whatever's doing this right now, never again.
So why don't you eat meat exactly?
So meat cause mad inflammation. So let me give you an example. I got off the meat, got back on it, and the next day I'm like in my bed, like in hernia position, just worse.
Body was rejecting it.
It's man.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Love, you out here?
You already know.
I think they're inside stuff.
Yeah, I'm a ball up.
Wood.
Is you right here?
Yeah. Fine, probably. Yeah, get all shit off.
Are we able to get back in?
We're just like halfway here. That's a Muslim thing, I like our own shit. Like I like when I see niggas.
What's the landlord saying?
I mean, we're just in church right now.
Okay.
I don't know how we got here. But you know what I mean?
You in church butting it down and sipping.
Yo, listen.
Oh,
listen, you know, I mean, our natural thing this.
Okay.
Natural.
All right. Jeez.
Then we here.
Yeah, give me a wrap-up speech.
You know what I'm saying? Collection play, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna cut it up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a part 2, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Not where we stop it. Shout out to my guy Youngclips. Going out with me for the day. Got some good foods. Showed you guys a little bit.
Movie.
I'm saying now we're here at this video shoot. I got Calio. That's what my people's.
Facts.
I'm saying, see y'all.
Facts.
Don't forget.
Where we going on the next? Is it a surprise? We let it out the bag?
Oh yeah, we're going next. Listen, we're not going to tell no.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Let's just say be safe.
Yeah, be safe. Keep it on safe.
Hey, let's see.
Man, my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. But right now I'm just fucking on a bitch. Man, my summer in the licks. Wintertime, I'ma take a trip. All these visions of me getting rich. Mama try ask me who I'm with. My wifey in the 6. But right now I'm just fucking on a bitch.